JaVale McGee. Great transition. He has come home to Sacramento. I cannot wait to see the baby JaVale and young JaVale in the Monarchs gear pictures that inevitably are going to show up. His mom Pam played for the Monarchs back in the day, and we go full circle now. As JaVale tweeted yesterday, is full circle. He is now back and playing for the first time as an adult in Sacramento for the Sacramento Kings, if he makes
and also kind of localish in the sense that he went to Nevada.
Yeah,
that's a lot of people there are Kings fans.
Yes, 100%. Just to give you the lowdown, if you're not a JaVale McGee expert, he is 35. He will be 36 in January. He's 7 feet, 270, 280. I'm sure depending on the day. But he's a big man. Yes, he went to Nevada, 18th overall pick in the 2008 draft. He has played for the Wizards, the Nuggets, the Sixers, the Mavs, the Warriors, the Lakers, the Cavs. Sounds like a rhyme. The Nuggets, the Suns, and then back to the Mavericks for stint number 2 last year.
I think it just shows that he is the quintessential role player and for someone to stick in the league that long. And yeah, you've been on a lot of teams, but it's because you serve a very distinct purpose for teams.
Yeah.
And the role that he's going to fill for the Kings, in essence, is going to be obviously a backup, but might play alongside Domantas Sabonis given the situation.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like we talked about it earlier, like situations during the playoffs. Like if you can give Domas 5 minutes of rest and put someone like JaVale McGee, who has size and defensive capabilities, to go up against someone like Kevon Looney, like that is the purpose he's going to serve on the floor. But I actually think his role is going to be more extensive in the locker room off the floor. And I think that's really where guys like that, their value comes in. He's played he's been in the playoffs a lot. He's won a few titles. He's played with some of the game's best players, and he's been around their routines, their habits. And those are the things that you pass on to young players. And that's been really important. And I think this organization over the last few years has really done a good job of having one of those guys on the roster.
Now I'm thinking about it. Sorry, I should probably do this off the air. Have they officially announced JaVale signing yet? Because I can't ask Monty about it if they haven't. Can you check that when you get a chance, Nate? Can you check? I know.
Why don't you just text him?
I know it's been I could. Yeah, that's fine. This is just easier. Well, I guess it's not, but no, it's just if the Kings have not officially announced it.
Well, and that's a position too.
I got a quick follow-up. Well, because they did the Sasha introduction yesterday, and then within about an hour or two after, they announced the JaVale McGee thing.
Okay, they did. The Kings did.
Sources.
Or did,
Let me just text Shannon.
Right.
I'll take care of this.
No, I got the thread.
No,
right
you're
here.
not. You're good for nothing.
Just saying. It's just a wasted question is all I'm saying. If the King, I couldn't remember.
This is a sham.
Yeah, Shams did, and I know Chris Haynes, I think, is actually the one that broke the signing. But if it hasn't officially come from the Kings, generally we can't.
I'm saying it's a conspiracy.
What's
I think he was signed before the interview, but they didn't want to leak it out until after, so no one asked about it because they wanted it to be Sasha's day.
That's honestly, that's
been a position too that we've been incredibly kind of thin at for a while.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now you have Alex Len, who is re-signed. You have Nerlens Noel. You've got Neemias Queta, obviously. You add JaVale McGee to the mix, and you have Domantas Sabonis. And then Trey Lyles last year played quite a bit of small ball 5 in moments. And I think that we're still going to see all of these different iterations of the lineup because, wow, and certain matchups, wow, teams really struggled when the Kings had Trey Lyles in at the 5. And so this gives you flexibility and options.
JaVale McGee, by the way, had 26 blocks in just 42 games last year. But in those 42 games, he only started 7, 355 total minutes. My point is that's a lot of blocks based on the amount of minutes he played. 81 blocks the year before in just 74 games. Again, coming off the bench for almost all of those games. Just to give you an idea, the Kings had 275 blocks last year. Grand total of 275 blocks last year. As a matter of fact,
and how many of those came from guards?
You know what? I'm going to ask you this. I will tell you right now.
By the way, your answer, no, they have not officially.
They have not officially. No. Okay. I would have gotten this wrong. Who led the Kings in blocks last year? I would have absolutely gotten this wrong. 100%. So don't feel bad if you.
Is it Malik Monk?
Okay, that is your guess. Is Malik Monk?
That's what I was trying to figure out, as if it was Malik.
I tried to go like not obvious.
This player led the team.
Starting lineup.
Oh, so you want me to narrow it down? You know what? I'll narrow it down. Yes.
Is it Dave? Oh, it is starting lineup?
It is starting lineup. That's the last hint I'm giving, other than this person led the team with 42 blocks.
Keegan.
So your guess is Keegan?
Yes.
Is that your guess?
Yes, because Malik didn't start, so obviously that's wrong.
Well, there's also 4 other starters.
It can't be Harrison. I don't think it's Domas. I don't know. This is I don't. You want me to make a guess?
No, I just said take a guess, but it was for fun.
Sometimes I really despise you.
I love putting.
Is it De'Aaron?
Is it De'Aaron? So De'Aaron is your guess, and you're sticking with Keegan.
I'm gonna rock with Keegan, I guess.
De'Aaron Fox was 5th with 23 blocks. Domantas Sabonis was just 3 behind the team lead with 39 blocks.
Was it Kevin?
Keegan Murray led the team. I would have 100% gotten that wrong with 42 blocks. Kevin was 4th at 24, and Trey Lyles was 3rd with 31 blocks. My point is this.
Don't sleep on Trey. He actually is a really good team defender, so he's in the right place at the right time.
How about 42 blocks?
Way to go, Keegs.
Keegan Murray, and 42 blocks. That is that's 16 more blocks than JaVale McGee had last year in 355 minutes.
I know.
Point being,
seriously,
he can fill
size wins every time.
We'll take a break. When we come back,